Welcome to another episode of For the Record. So, for this video, I'm just going to show you guys some stuff that I've gotten. Um, I did buy myself a birthday present this year that's in here. It's going to be last, save the best for last. I'm sure by the title of this video, you already know what it is though, so let's just get into it. These are just recent albums I bought, like some cheap ones here and there. So this one is Swollen Members. This is Monsters in the Closet. This is one that I do not own. Somehow I've always been able to find Swollen Members LPs for pretty cheap, like original pressings for like 20 bucks here and there. Again, on this one, like the jacket's kind of beat up, but the vinyl is, I'll actually just show you guys. It's not like too scratched up. It's a little bit scratched up. I mean, we'll see how it plays. I think it'll play all the way through. To be honest with you, how clean that is. It's not that dirty. I've definitely seen worse records off. It is a double LP. I think I got this for like 30 bucks or some shit like that. It's pretty cheap. Usually they go for around 50 to 100. I've seen like all day. So I'm just happy that I got it for the lower end. It definitely looked like somebody tried DJing with this copy or something like that. They thought there was some slick DJ. So this is a repress. This wasn't supposed to come out till next month, but I just got this in, I think, like last week. So this was a pre-order. This was Reap the Lost Cost. This is a Vicious Cycle. So when I went and saw Jedi Mind Tricks hip-hop group back in 2000, I want to say 9, the year my daughter was born, um, Reap the Lost Cause, Esoteric, and I believe Jedi Mind Tricks, Army of the Pharaohs. They were all there, so uh, we had a really good show. Reap the Lost Cause, I believe, opened for them, and I heard of Reap the Lost Cause before, but then when I went to the concert and I saw him live up in Burlington, Vermont, he was really, really dope. You could tell he was dedicated. He was hyped up. Like, he made his music come at you. Like, he had a lot of emotion and he was really good at it. And you could tell he wasn't just one of them MCs that can do it on digital form or however, record it and then, put it out there. Nah, he did it for real. You know what I'm saying? So I respected him a lot more after that concert, and that's mainly when I started buying his vinyl. This is a Snow Goons repress. This isn't the original label this album was on. This just came out on vinyl for the first time. They do some sick ass pressings, but I think it's kind of weird for a hip hop thing, you know what I'm saying? Like the colors match, whatever. I definitely think it's cool, and they definitely do some good pressings, but I feel like an original black would have been better, but that wasn't an option. They had all these weird ass fucking colors, like half and half and shit, and thought that looked the best out of them all, so I pre-ordered it because it's such a sick album, and it was, your normal album price. It wasn't overpriced or anything, because I know that real hip-hop fans that know of Reap the Lost Cause are definitely gonna fucking want this shit. Definitely one of his best albums he's done. And then right here, I got Ill Bill's new one. I don't even know the name of this fucking album, and I couldn't tell it to you because I can't read that shit. But this has a lot of good artists on it. It's got like Tech Nine, Cool G Rap, Viddy Paz, uh, let's see, Sabak Red, Slang, Tony Yayo. I mean, it's got a lot of good people on it. And it's on Glow in the Dark vinyl, which is pretty cool. I'll show you guys right now. It's on this green vinyl that's glow in the dark. It's by Fat Beats. I ordered it now while it was still in stock, just so that way later on if I do want it, I don't have to pay the overpriced bullshit, because I do want all Ill Bill stuff eventually too, but, I haven't really caught up with Ill Bill in a long time. Like, I've been to a couple of his shows too with Viddy Paz and shit. He's definitely a dope artist, definitely one I respect a lot, and this album's actually pretty good. Got a lot of good artists and stuff on it too. Like, I was actually surprised on how good it was. Like, it was insane. Um, a lot better than I expected. Uncle Howie Records, Fat Beats Records, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so this one is one I've been wanting for a while. This is a Record Store Day title. I didn't even know that this even came out. This was like 2016 or some shit like that. This is Deftones Live Volume 1. It's got Minus, Blindfold, Teething, Nosebleed, Engine Number 9. It's got some songs from Adrenaline on it. When you take the album out, you'll tell that it's a Deftones record because it's got that same label that they all do with the flower right there and stuff. Oh, again, this was a clean copy. Normally goes for 50-60 bucks. Got it for like 20 bucks. So I was pretty happy about that. It was just a used copy. It was open, you know what I'm saying? I think somebody sold it back to a record store. I bought it from some record store on Discogs. That's the good thing about Discogs, because when stuff comes up for the right price, that's when I buy it. I don't buy it when I sit there and I see the same price that everybody else has. You want to make it cheaper than what it normally costs? Then sure, I'll bargain buy, but I ain't fucking paying your dumbass fucking ridiculous prices. Like even this one right here, I didn't even know this existed. I saw this online, and the price was not bad, so I bought it. But here, let me see if I can actually show you guys the actual album itself. So this plastic it came in is all fucked up. Like, it's not even like together anymore. It's just like falling apart. It's so bad. I do believe this has been played before. They put it up as like new. Picture discs sound like shit. It's probably been played the fuck out. It's really not for like playing anyways. I kind of want this more for like my wall. When I get my new apartment, I want to start buying you know, the things that you hang on your wall for your albums and stuff. Because I got quite a few good picture discs that I want to hang up, and I got some signed albums by like Cottonmouth Kings I want to put up. But I thought this was dope. I think I paid like maybe 70 bucks for that, some shit like that. It wasn't like super high end, so I figured fuck it, why not? I've never even seen one. I didn't even know they had it on picture disc. I definitely love Deftones, so I was like, ah, fuck it, I'll get it. I don't mind Deftones at all. Definitely one of my favorite bands growing up. Like, I remember listening to Adrenaline around the Fur so much that it was just like to the point where, you know, I love these bands just as much as I love bands like Korn and Limp Bizkit and all them. Like, they were, except for this plastic, see how it goes down like there, right there? Of course, this thing is all messed up, so it's super annoying. And then that's why I put it in here too, because if I don't, then it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, okay, like, it's cool, you got the thing around it, but unless it's in here, it's not, then it doesn't really do anything, and it kind of just stays in here where I don't have to worry about that other fucking plastic falling apart. I really just need to get rid of that, but I just didn't want the disc sitting in there kind of loosely just in a sleeve, you know what I mean? This one I already showed you guys if you follow my like Instagram or my Facebook. This one is Kitty Oracle. This is the record store day one. I was able to go over to record store day. Kind of ran in, ran out, just making sure that I could get what I wanted. Oh, this one doesn't even have the things on it, so I'll show you guys if you haven't seen this. This is see-through red. It's actually a dope red at that too, not even like here, let me grab one of these. I don't know why it doesn't have one, but now it does, because I don't let any of my records not have these inner sleeves. Like, nope, sorry. If you're going to be in my record collection, you need to have one of those. Try and take that off without, like, damaging the actual vinyl itself. So I can get the sticker off and put it on the actual album at some point. So yeah, this is Kitty's second album. The first album came out for Record Store Day last year for Black Friday. This one came out this year for Black Friday. I was able to go in Newberry Comics and grab the last copy right after they opened. I saw some dude walk out in the parking lot, like walk out of the store with like this in his hand. I was like, man, that better not be the last copy. Like, Limp Bizkit came out, um, and that was the Starfish under Enjoy the Ride Records. I couldn't even fucking get the fucking album. Like, that pissed me off so much. I was like, what the fuck, man? So, after that one, we got Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion 2. So, this was always one of my favorite Guns N' Roses albums, growing up. And then this says right here, first time ever remastered from original analog stereo tapes to LP to 180 gram newly expanded gatefold. So this isn't a gatefold, which is pretty fucking cool, because honestly, I didn't expect that at all, but that's awesome. The vinyl's super clean. I just can't wait to listen to some of these albums, but I'll have my apartment later next month, so we will get to... I will be doing vinyl reviews again and telling you guys what sounds the best and what doesn't, and I think I'm going to start buying different pressings of different albums and going through, and you know what I'm saying, and I'm even going to buy a couple different turntables and try them out and tell you guys my honest opinion. Start doing like more gear stuff too, like, you know what I mean. So let me know what you think in the comment below and stuff like that, because there's a couple record players I want to buy and test out and then do a review on. So that's Guns N' Roses Use Your Illusion 2. That's a great album. November Rain, one of my favorite songs. I was born November, so I always personally thought like it was the coolest song that was named November Rain, because I was born November. I don't know why, but as a kid, I thought that was the coolest fucking thing. So this is Michael Jackson. This is the original master recording. This is the first record I have bought that has one of these things on it, you know what I'm saying? The original master recordings. I've never bought one of these in my entire life. So it's just a slipcase. It just comes out. And then there's, you know, these liner notes. It's like a 6-page booklet. Here, I'll show you real quick. So it's like the book to the album, which is pretty cool if you ask me. But it's two separate things, because this comes out and it's kind of like a poster. And then you got, I think this is the lyrics right here to a lot of the songs. I believe this opens up too. So if I can actually even do it. It might not actually even open up, to be honest with you. I think it's just one sheet, I guess. So anyways, there's this side. That opens up. It's got the thing on the back right there. And then it's got the, you know, the jacket right here. Really fancy. You know, this was $100 album. I thought about buying two just to keep one sealed, so when they do go up in price, I got something to trade off or sell or whatever. So then it comes in this, you know, white thing right here. And then the album's on the inside. And then this is on super vinyl. So this is supposed to be a Bernie Grundman cut from DSD to analog. You know, from the original analog track to DSD to back to analog. It's supposed to be the best sounding you'll ever hear of this album. So I figured for $100 I will try it out and I will see what I think of it. It's not that I don't like Michael Jackson, I just never listened to a lot of his music, but I remember growing up, my mom used to love the music video to Thriller. We used to watch Michael Jackson videos, and I've always listened to the Jackson 5 when I was really younger growing up, because that was like popular back then. So I don't know, I've always liked Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, all their music, like pop star stuff. Like, I don't like every single Michael Jackson song, no, absolutely not, but he did a lot of good albums like this one, you know, really killer. You can't say that, you know, Billie Jean wasn't fucking off the charts. You know, I think they made so much money off this album. I think this is probably the most sold record in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, look it up. They made their fucking money off this album, for sure. The fact that it's still being repressed today is amazing, considering how old it is. But I guess the better and better cut that you can get, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to listen to it and see how it sounds, because, goddamn this thing. Sorry, it's such a pain in the ass. Alright, there we go. Now back in the case, just like that. I will spin this. This is number 18,648 out of 40,000, which that's a lot, to be honest with you. But supply and demand, supply and demand. Alright, so this one I was pretty excited to get because I was like, oh man, my birthday's coming up. I kind of wanted to buy this. This is not my birthday present, by the way. Second of all, I'm pretty sure I got gypped. And third of all, like, thank God I didn't pay as much for it as like an original pressing. So this came up on eBay. I think it's a bootleg. I do not believe it's an original, unfortunately. I did put that it was an original because I thought it was at first. And, nope, I was wrong. So this is not an original pressing. This is just a bootleg. They did a really good job, though, because it's got the original stampers and everything on it. And I don't know what the sound quality is of this, but I am going to look up the numbers and the dead wax and stuff and see what's up with, you know what I mean? But these look like this was homemade, like this was put down somewhere, they put a needle to it, and the music was put in just on the disc itself, like it wasn't like pressed, you know what I'm saying? Like it just looks like it was a circular disc, they put it down, they put the music on it. So I am curious to hear what the fucking sounds like out of this, because is it, you know, good sounding? Is it shitty sounding? And it's got the original stampers on it, so I thought that it was real because I've never seen the original stampers on a bootleg. I did look up online, there is a couple, but very few far in between. Usually just has a set of numbers on the side, or it'll say like A, B, whatever, and then just they never have them. And you know, to even have the album with the original stampers is fucking something else. And I think it's just cool because I'm a collector, and if I can't have the original, as long as this is like a duplicate and it looks good and it sounds good, then I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? I can wait for a repress. I definitely am going to buy an original one of these days. Hell over high water, but considering what I paid for this and what I got, it's not that bad. Like, trust me, I didn't pay $800 for like what they're fucking charging out there, $1,000. Nah, I paid like $100 for it. Big whoop to do. Okay, I kind of figured it wasn't an original because it wasn't being charged as much. You know what I'm saying? So like, whatever. You can win some, you lose some. My next one is an original, though. Not this album, but you'll see. It's one I've been wanting for a while now. Um, Been wanting it for years, honestly. I can't wait to get an original copy of this. I hope they repress this soon. They had the Where's the Vinyl t-shirt on tool.com, so check that out. As you guys know, I did buy disposable teams on picture disc. This is pretty sick. I am super happy to spin that too. I can't wait to get Golden Age or Grotesque. So, this is, ta-da, Simply Vinyl. The misprint of Marilyn Manson says Mechanical Animals on the side. And then it's got the sticker in the back and everything. It's got the official sticker right there on the album itself. This is a Simply Vinyl pressing. This is an original copy. I had to take my other one out and look at it. It even actually comes with the original ad, which I was super stoked about because a lot of these don't. And yeah, I was like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's insane. I don't know exactly what year all these got pressed. It says 1995 on there, but that's it. But anyways, this is what the actual album looks like with the original stamper. Looks really nice. I had to look in the dead wax and just make sure that it wasn't the same thing that's on my other one. And the other one has a printed like from a machine, you know what I'm saying? Where this one has writing on the dead wax and it's different. It's not the same thing. I think it is the same thing written on it, but it's not, you know. And two, with the other one too, you can tell that the stamper is super dark, like it's way darker than it should be. This is a matte finish, not a glossy finish like the other one. It says Mechanical Animals on the side, so you know it's the misprint. All the, you know, bootlegs, say Smells Like Children. So I'm pretty happy that I finally own an original copy of this. I cannot wait to listen to this album. I was actually super surprised on how good the conditioning of this was in because of the price I paid. I think I paid like $240 for this. Usually they go for like $600. I offered a dude not too long ago, I think, was it like $300 for one of these, $400, and he wouldn't fucking take it because it was like brand new and he wanted like $600-700 for it. And I'm like, dude, like I'll give you four. I think it was like 300 or 400 right then and there because I had the money at the time, and I was like, I just want a nice copy. And I saw the pictures of his, and his was like a mint copy and everything, which is cool. But honestly, for the price I paid, for how good a condition this is, for how old it is, dude, can't beat that. That's a great deal right there because this is actually really, really good condition. So I'm super happy about it. And I will show you the bootleg right now just to show you the differences. So, like, okay, you can tell right away they look the same pretty much. This is a glossy cover. This is a matte cover. So they're a little bit different there. If you look on the back, there is no sticker here like there is on this one right here. See the sticker right there? And then even this right here, this is a little bit different too. You could tell that it's just photocopied and all that shit. So it's just kind of funny to see how that all works out. And you can see like where the sticker is supposed to be on there. But yeah. And then here I'll show you the inside of this. See, glossy, super glossy. And then you pull this out. There's actually less dead wax on this than there is on the other one, which I thought was kind of funny, but it is what it is. Actually, this doesn't even sound that bad. This sounds pretty good. I'm not even going to lie. But as you can see, the stamper, it's like super darker on this one. It doesn't come up so much on the GoPro, but it really is. This is like more like a purple instead of a pink like it's supposed to be. The other one is better. And then right here it says BISASVLP 2008 right there. And then on this side it says the same thing. It says SVLP 2008B, but it's written on that one. It's not as done. This one's like, hold on a second. Sick of that fucking light going out interrupting my video. So anyways, you know, that one's like printed on there. It's like, looks like, you know, if it came from like a computer or typewriter or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just way too neat. It's not written out, so you can tell that that's the bootleg. I just wanted to compare them to make sure that, hey, I didn't get fucking gypped, you know what I'm saying? How do I know somebody just didn't take the bootleg, put it in the fucking original, you know, sleeve and go, here you go, $250. Yeah, okay. I'm all set with that, but now I got them both. I'm pretty happy. I'm really happy that I got this copy. It is super clean. It is super nice. Like, I'm just ecstatic that I even own it in the first place. And you can just tell, too, that, like, there's more detail on this one than this one. Like, you can tell that this one's darker than this one. This one has, like, a lighter color to it. There's more detail in the picture. Like, you can tell, like, where it's darker. It just kind of took the black. It didn't take the actual shade with it. So, it is pretty cool. I do like that. Just trying to look at them and compare. But that's all I got for today. Happy birthday for me. I got another Manson original. Now all I got to do is get Golden Age of Grotesque. And hopefully I'll only do one more video here. And by then I will be in my apartment. And I will be putting videos out on the regular again on vinyl reviews and what I think. And, you know, I will do a vinyl review on this. And I'm going to do a vinyl review on this one and the Michael Jackson one and a couple others. So stay tuned. Alright guys, hope you have a great day. Peace.